It's about time the Republican Party wanted to put a field of diverse candidates out, but they don't share our values as Democrats, and so they're all Republicans. I think it's incredible that you got 12 candidates. That's going to help Donald Trump if he makes it through his indictment period. That's another problem. But we want Donald Trump to be the Republican candidate. We beat him before. We can beat him again. And the more people that get in, the more likely Trump is going to win. So God bless him.
So I started out where I did, primarily because of where Joe Biden is losing from 90 to 58% in recent polling of support among Black Americans. And so when you look at that field broadening, you also look at all sorts of people getting in with their backgrounds and their voter support. It does make it complicated when you have somebody who hasn't been out until of recent. Democrats in a twist now, and I'll come to you first on this, Scott, over the threat of a major third-party candidate. All eyes on West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin to potentially jump with the No Labels Party. He's not putting his party's collective mind at ease. Scott, coming to you first. Your thoughts?
Yeah, but the real issue with the senators talking him out of it is because the Dems don't want to lose the West Virginia seat. That's the first thing.
Oh.
I don't think he's running for a third-party president. Governor Justice is going to run against him. He'd be running from Governor Justice if he did that. But secondly, he'd be planning his retirement party because no third candidate is going to win, and he certainly is not going to win because he's not pulling Democrats because Democrats, he's not exactly very popular with the Democratic base. He isn't. He blocked lots of legislation in regard to his last Senate term for Democrats, like the George Floyd bill and the Voting Rights Act. So I don't think a presidential candidate like Joe Manchin is really going anywhere. So the Dems shouldn't be worried about him. He ought to be worried about whether he's running for Senate or not, or less than president.